There he is. Hey, buddy. Welcome to MYSIDE Something to Say.
Studios.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, we're jumping into it.
Dude, we're fucking.
I fuck with it.
We're fucking going, alright?
Okay.
Welcome to MYSIDE Something to Say.
Yes, sir.
We got Mike and Quinn in the.
This is Mike and Quinn today, baby. It's a Mike and Quinn moment. Yeah, I'm excited.
Where are we going, Mike?
I don't know.
Pick a location. Anywhere you want.
I don't.
I got full ticket gas, and we're driving somewhere.
I don't. Where do you want to go?
You want to go to Home Depot?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to Home Depot, dude.
Home Depot.
Let's fucking go to Home Depot.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Home Depot. On the way, we're gonna discuss. Well, tonight is the congressional address.
Right. Yeah.
So we're gonna discuss everything about the Trump administration so far.
Mm-hmm.
This
Sounds good.
this past couple months.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna point out three things. One of the things I liked. Two of the things I didn't like very much.
Okay.
Okay, let's start off with the good thing, and then we'll dive into the shit here.
Yep.
So the first thing, one of the things I liked, it's his goal for financial stability. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's his want for like American jobs, all that stuff, like buying American, keeping American.
Right.
I kind of like that whole ideal.
Right.
Keeping things kind of localized, domestic, and like helping the economy by helping the lower class, middle class, all that stuff. I like that. I like that goal. The way he does it, the way he wants to do it, I mean, I might not agree with it, but if it works, it works. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I kind of like that, the whole thing that he's going for.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate like his romantic idea about bringing America back to what it once was, but you know, like you said, the undertone is he's fucking over a lot of people while doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, sure, you know, like if it works in the end, it works in the end, but I don't know, man. He's walking a very thin rope, so to speak, and he could put us in a direction that we can't really come back from.
Yeah. So let's move on to the two things.
To the bad things, right? Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start off with his pick for Department of Education.
Right, yeah. You didn't like her?
Oh, no, I don't like her.
Oh, you didn't like her?
I don't like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, his pick for Department of Education, Betsy Devos.
Right.
Devos, or however you're saying her name.
Fuck it.
I apologize, Mrs.
I mean, she's illiterate, so she won't really care.
I don't like her, and my main reason is, so she's for privatizing education. She's for keeping like things local, which to some, like on a general basis, which they keep the vernacular kind of like simple.
Yeah.
For people that really don't understand like the education system, stuff like that, it sounds okay.
Right.
Because that's the way it's always been.
Right.
But what people don't realize is that like in states, let's say like Alabama,
Mississippi,
Arkansas, like Mississippi, they don't spend as much money as different or other states on education.
Right.
California spends a lot of money on education.
Right.
And so does like states like Michigan, New York, all those places. They spend massive amounts of money in their budget on education. So
is your issue with it that if they privatize education, it'll incentivize these, more southern and central southern states to spend less than what they're spending?
My problem is like places like charter schools, which tend to like profit off of these places like Arkansas, Alabama, like they promise a better education, but they're privately owned.
Right.
So they're for-profit education places.
Right.
And so like people turn to these charter schools as a sort of like escape from like the public education system, which they should be going to, but they don't because they're underfunded and they're not like well regulated. So the whole thing with Common Core was to regulate education and make sure like every state and the entire country was the same level.
Right.
But the whole thing with Trump was like it's a mess. I'm like, okay, well if it's a mess, then you should fix it.
That's one of the key problems with Trump is if something is struggling, you know, whether it's economically or, you know, pseudo-economically, he kind of just clears it off the table and thinks that he could make something that's better, when he doesn't realize that, like, when he's clearing something off the table, he's kind of knocking a peg from under the foundation, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I can replace it with another peg and it'll be just as strong and it'll last much longer. But it's like you're putting the entire nation at an immense risk when, you know, he completely clears an organization like that. So yeah. I agree with what you're saying. Going back to the Common Core, it was clearly fucked up. I mean, no one was praising Common Core. Common Core was it was an abomination as an educational program. But it would be interesting to see what Devos has in store for the nation.
And she's an investor and stuff, which makes me kind of worried also, because because she invests in like properties and like new companies and stuff. So I'm worried that like her financial interests will like
conflict with but I mean, so the story goes with every other appointee. I mean, you're looking at the EPA guy, and he has fucking numerous investments in oil and pipelines. Yeah. So of course it's going to be a monetary gain for whatever the decision that she makes. I mean, you can't avoid it. There is a conflict of interest. No one's really talking about it because it's a very red button subject. That motherfucker just ran a red light, and I like that.
What makes me kind of worried is that this bitch is like getting my fucking rear view.
Oh yeah, fuck you, bitch. What is that?
You fucking. I'm trying to go to Home Depot right now, and you're fucking coming up.
Oh, she's fucking everything up. All right, there we go.
Yeah. All right, bitch. All right. Anyway, see, like, well, I don't like. Well, I just don't like people trying to fucking. I'm just glad that I'm leaving the education system currently. We're in college, you know. We're leaving like the publicly educated, so like that's gonna get fucked up for us. Like public education for us is gonna be fine,
right?
Because like we're going to universities, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're still like state regulated because you're going to Cal Baptist, probably, right?
Cal Baptist. Yeah. Let me explain myself. I'm not a religious man in any shape or form, but I'm very financially aware. And Cal Baptist, right? The gracious people over at Cal Baptist offered me quite a substantial amount of money to attend their school. And, you know, I'd be an idiot not to take it. I just gotta, you know, go into a room and say I love God once in a while. And that's cool. I'm down. If you paychecks are key.
We're trying to park.
I don't fucking. Did you need to go to Home Depot, or is that just
no?
It? Okay, I'm down.
It's just the bit.
Fuck it, I'm down.
It's
I am actually so down.
No, there it is. Home Depot Superstore.
So we arrived Home Depot, bringing you guys along for the ride.
We're not buying anything.
No, yeah, we're just walking around.
Yeah, we're just parked outside. We're loitering. I'm just gonna turn Dolores off here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the third one?
So you went over how you appreciated his ideals of kind of, you know, bringing America back to its former glory days. You criticized him on his appointees, specifically the educational program director, which is Devos. What was her first name? Katie?
It's something
Cameron?
It's something complicated, and if you get it wrong, she'll probably come out of you.
Oh, good.
She does like that.
Yeah, she does like that kind of bitch. Yep. Mm-hmm. You know? Like a soccer mom?
Yeah, she's a soccer mom, like a motherfucker. Okay, the third one is the Keystone Pipeline.
Oh.
That one...
That's a favorite of mine, honestly.
That one really grinded my gears.
That's a favorite.
You started off as administration with that one.
Mm-hmm. I expected nothing less, honestly.
What I didn't like about it was that he was like, okay, so his thing with, like you were saying, he knocks over like a lot of pegs, you know?
Right.
He knocks over the foundation for everything. So his whole goal for it was to create more jobs by creating construction jobs to promote the pipeline, right? That's what he says. So I'll just take it as he says it, you know? I'm not going to dig into it. I'm not going to say like he invested in it, which he did.
Yeah, it's a fact, but don't worry about it.
But I'll just
we'll just gloss over it.
We'll just say he did it for the jobs, you know? he's saying he's trying to benefit all Americans, but the Native Americans that their land is being destroyed for this pipeline are being hurt because the traditions are being like overrun. They're digging over burial grounds. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't make any sense how he's benefiting all Americans if the Native Americans are being trashed on.
I mean, this whole situation has so many layers to it, because, like, you know, one, it's a civil rights issue, right? Because, like you said, the rights of the Native Americans are being trampled, and there's nothing that they could do about it. And then two, it's a constitutional issue because, you know, there's the discussion of conflict of interests where, you know, Trump is promoting the construction of a pipeline regardless of what the location or, you know, who it's affecting. And, you know, he's going to obviously sugarcoat it with, oh, this is beneficial to whatever, the production of the community that it's in and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, like you said, he's an investor in the pipeline. So it's like, it's fucked up. Honestly, if Trump came out the gates and, you know, supported Obama's executive order to cease production on that pipeline, if he was like, you know what, you know, it is a tragic mistake that they are trying to fight, you know, and we need to side with the Native Americans on this one, then I would have had so much respect for him as a person, more so than a president, because at least he could you know, back up the ideals that he kept spewing out, and he's consistently spewing out about how he loves all Americans and how everyone's equal and shit like that, but his actions don't back up his ideals, and it's a shame.
And I feel like he does things sometimes just to get some people off his back, not just because he feels like it. Like now he's trying to honor the predominantly black colleges thing.
Right,
this is an executive order.
Yeah.
Which I feel like he's just doing because he's getting a lot of shit for not supporting the African American community.
And he got a lot of press back from the immigration ban, where he banned like Muslims from flying in. He got a lot of heat from that.
The travel ban.
Yeah.
From 7 Middle Eastern, North African countries.
Right, yeah.
Now, my whole thing with that, I explained this to Rachel. It's called a travel ban.
Shout out to Rachel.
Yeah, shout out to Rachel.
Yeah.
It's called the travel ban.
Yeah.
Not called the Muslim ban. It's called a travel ban. But during the run for president, during the election, during all the debates, he was promoting the idea of only allowing Christian Syrian refugees in, only Christian people in.
Right.
To the country. So what I'm thinking is now what he's doing is that he's trying to find a legal way just so we can't let Muslims in.
Right, and you also have to understand that with that presidential ban, right, you're incentivizing an institutionalized racism, right?
Yeah.
Because so many, you know, Muslim Americans got arrested the same day that ban got passed, right? For flying in from a country and they didn't have, you know, proper permission or paperwork or whatever the legalities of the situation was. A lot of people got arrested and deported for not doing anything, and I feel like that's why there was such a revolt and a backlash towards it, because it was targeting innocent people.
Yeah. Even one of our Chris Medizina. Yeah. Okay. So one of our friends from school.
That's right. Yeah.
His family. I was informed by Rachel that one of his family members was kept at the airport.
Yeah.
And not allowed
for hours.
Yeah.
And the family member was giving no reasoning as to why he was being detained. He was just being detained. He couldn't leave. He couldn't get access to communication with family members to let them know that what was going on. He was just detained.
Yeah.
And it's like
same thing for like most people. They weren't allowed to talk to anyone.
Right. Yeah. That was all across the board. It's just like I get the whole you're trying to keep this country safer by letting in less people where there is a statistically proven, you know, what am I trying to say? It's, you know, he's trying to let in less Syrians because his reasoning is because there's going to be there's a terrorist threat with letting in a new amount of people, and that's understandable to a degree, but when you publicly enforce a ban that targets one group of people, you are incentivizing the nation to be racist toward that person.
Not only are you promoting hatred from our population to hate those people because you're the president, but you're also promoting hate amongst that group that you're going against,
right?
Because then that creates more terrorists.
Right.
They see
the tension between the Muslim community and the American community in general is so hostile right now because of President Trump and because of the actions and the statements that he's making. Like he claims to, you know, he's like relieving tension between that, but he's not doing anything to back up those statements, and it's aggravating. Look at us, man. We're on top of shit right now.
We're on top of shit.
Why don't we be presidents? What about that? Let's move to like a different country. Let's dominate it.
Okay.
And let's just do it.
Let's talk about this right now. What would you do as president, Mike?
Oh, you want to talk about? Okay. So if I was a president, it would be a dictatorship, right? I would hire all of my friends into cabinet, and I would be president. And this is funny because I just tore down Trump for being a maniac. But listen, it'll get better. See, I have good ideals, and I don't give a fuck about being paid off by major corporations because I'm taking one of the most powerful positions in the world. So money doesn't incentivize me. So I would take that position, right? Quinn, you'd be on the cabinet. You know, everyone would be on the cabinet.
It's my side.
It's my side.
My side's running the country.
My side is on top of it, right? And you know, I would fix the country, right? I would do what I think would be best, and anyone who disagrees, I'd kill him. I don't just murder. I just murder. I murder a lot of people.
Coming to a store near you, Mike's own sponsor shotgun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My name will be on everything. It'll be like Micah-Cola. It'll be like fucking, I don't know. It'll be great. And don't worry about it. I got it. I'll handle it. Everything will be fine. Just don't disagree with me.
Is your campaign slogan "Be cool"?
Yeah, just chill out.
Chill out.
Yeah. Mike 2025. Just chill out. That'll be good.
My God. If I was president, I would probably shoot myself.
Yeah. No, it'll be tough.
Because that job is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You got people. You say one thing, and then you got a whole population of people going up your ass.
Oh, speaking of shooting people, you hear Trump just disbanded the gun regulation that didn't let mentally ill people buy guns.
Oh,
yeah, isn't that good?
That's really good.
Isn't that really good? So now if you're mentally unstable, go ahead, go to your like local hunting shop, grab a 12 gauge, and you're chilling. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Which is
it's right. Am I right?
It's hey, it's America. It's I want to kill myself.
Not only did he do that, another great thing, he repealed the executive order about transgender exception in school bathrooms, public school.
Oh, public, yeah.
So they can't choose,
right?
You know,
mm-hmm.
They're pretty much they're just taking everything back. Whatever Obama was going for, they're like, fuck it, you know, even if it was cool and it was fine.
Oh, speaking of transgender people and politically charged topics, did you hear about that one transgender wrestler that won the championship in the women's league wrestling? He was like a dude, but like, well, he was a woman, but formerly a man, and he just beat the shit out of so many like women in a wrestling competition, and he won. Which, hey man, props, you got a trophy, I guess.
You got that fucking.
How do you feel about that?
Here's the thing with that.
Yeah,
it's like this is very, very unstable ground we're walking on right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like it's weird, you know?
Right.
Like a man, someone that used to be a man,
mm-hmm.
that used to be pumped full of testosterone
mm-hmm.
constantly, suddenly changes to a woman.
Right.
And then they go to fight other women.
It's kind of like if Conor McGregor like cut his dick off,
yeah,
and then started fighting like women fighters.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I'd feel about that, because it's Conor McGregor. He just doesn't have a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much what happened is like a woman taking testosterone and then winning the wrestling championships, because that's what happened.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
This guy is pretty much a woman on steroids.
Right.
Because steroids is just testosterone.
Right, yeah. I mean,
unless... No, yeah. Yeah, it is.
but it's like, how do you regulate that? How do you regulate not letting that happen? 'Cause that would be a fucking civil lawsuit up the ass for
It's not my problem. I'll go fuck.
I mean, yeah, I don't obviously I don't give a fuck.
I think it's entertaining.
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah, I'd love it. I want Conor McGregor to fight women. That would be the best pay-per-view I've ever spent, dude.
You want him to cut his dick off?
No, with the dick. I just want him to step in the ring and beat the shit out of like 30 women. Like I want, that's how it should be, a handicap event, but it's one guy and like 3 girls.
Okay.
And then, but honestly, I'm not taking anything away from UFC women fighters, because they would beat the fuck out of me if I saw one in the street, dude. So,
yeah, you better watch out.
Yeah, no.
If we get big,
if we get big and they use this audio
back to this podcast,
and
when you're running for president,
right, I'll get assassinated by like a UFC woman fighter.
So
what's the prominent one? Ronda Rousey? No, she got knocked the fuck out, didn't she?
She got kicked in the head.
Yeah, she
really
got
hard.
fucked up. What's that, Ronda? I'll beat the shit out. That's funny.
Ronda Rousey, more like Ronda Drowsy.
Yeah, more like Ronda Lousy. Am I right?
That was good.
That was a good one.
That was good. The title for this podcast, what if Mike were president and Mike promotes domestic violence?
Mike, yeah, that should just be it. Mike promotes domestic violence.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm kidding, women. All right, fucking relax.
I try to stay out of the titles as much as possible, because like when colleges search my name, they're gonna be like Quinn, and what's gonna come up is gonna be like Quinn's cancer. They're gonna be like, oh shit.
Right. Well, that's why I'm Mike when I'm with you guys, but when I'm talking to like officials, I'm Michael.
Smart.
I mean,
Smart.
It is what it is.
So this is Mike.
This is Mike. This is full-fledged Mike. But if you need like a business deal to be closed, I'm Michael Mansura, and I'm at your service. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck? What is this? What is this?
Oh, Trump. He officially disbanded Obamacare. So
When?
right now, that's what he was talking about. As I was leaving, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, hey, we're getting rid of Obamacare, and we're going to implement a new healthcare system. That'll be great, which is a quote that I heard on TV.
I think it's funny because everything he does is great. You know?
Yeah, no, and we have to believe him. He keeps saying, like, believe me. I know. And it's like, no.
If he stepped on a puppy, he said it was great.
Yeah. Puppy deserved it.
It was a great puppy.
Puppy was an asshole.
It was a great puppy. And he would have his hands going up and down.
Right.
You know, because he's a very, he has a lot of mannerisms. One of them is being a cunt.
What a character, man. I was thinking to myself, I want to find the newspaper that says that Donald Trump won.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it'll be worth a fucking lot of money, like 30, 40 years in the future.
This president...
This is going in the history books.
This president just can't seem to shut his mouth, though.
Right.
Or can't use his thumbs. Like he can't stop tweeting for like if you go on his Twitter, it's like 5 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago. It's like it's every hour he tweets something.
That's
And it's usually like liberal media is promoting strikes. Sad.
It's actually scary to have a president that is discrediting so many media organizations, because he's just restricting the First Amendment. And it's like, how far is he willing to go? Because recently in one of his press conferences, he didn't let like a whole bunch of news organizations.
He didn't let Time Magazine in.
Time Magazine, CNN, New York Times, LA Times, and there's another one that I forgot. And he didn't let them. It was a press not a press conference. It was where they bring the press up to date on what they're doing.
Right? Press conference. It's like
I forget. There's a specific name for it, but yeah. Regardless,
and he let Breitbart in, the alt-right.
Yeah. No, all the organizations that were there were completely conservative.
Which is weird, because Breitbart's owner is on his cabinet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that Breitbart is allowed in the press conferences.
It's not good. There's nothing about this presidency is good. And that brings the question, do you think he'll last all 4 years?
I think he's probably gonna, like, honestly, like, I'm waiting for the alert on my phone to go off and saying, like, the Capitol just blew up. You know what I mean? With everyone in it, except for that one guy. That one guy's Obama, dude. He's chilling.
Oh man.
No, that's not gonna happen. But the one guy, who do you think designated survivor today is?
Today, I don't know. Fucking, it doesn't matter, dude. Everyone on his cabinet is fucking disgusting.
Because
so
if the designated survivor is Pence and something happens, we might as well just have an anarchy. Because every gay person you know, they're suddenly gone.
Yeah, they're just they disappear.
Yeah, Holocaust levels of murder across the gay community.
I feel like he's gonna make a mistake that's gonna cost him his presidency. Because me and
what can he do that hasn't been done?
No, I know, but me and Walls were talking about this.
Introduce Walls.
Mr. Walls was good, homie.
Oh, he's a MYSIDE watcher.
He's a MYSIDE watcher now. What up? Shout out to Walls. But me and Mr. Walls were talking about this. He's, for those of you who don't know, he's our teacher. But anyway, regardless, we were talking about this, and it was at the time where the travel ban went to court, right? And it was getting reviewed by court, and I was talking to Walls, and I was like, if this does go to Supreme Court and they do find it unconstitutional and reverse it, what would the implication of that be? Like, what would the effects of that be? And Walls said that Congress would really step back from supporting every single action that they're putting through right now. And if he loses Congress's support, then it's over. He can't pass anything because Congress is just going to be terrified of losing their job. So it's good. Hopefully. I honestly don't think he'll last 4 years.
I don't think he'll mentally last 4 years. I think he'll start breaking down soon.
I think 2.5.
2.5?
2.5, he'll start making some stupid shit, and then it's gonna be over.
I'm gonna go 3.
Okay.
And 3.25.
You say he resigns or impeaches? I think it's impeachment, honestly.
I think impeachment. Impeachment on the grounds of if the Russian scandal is proved true, and resign because of grabbing too many pussies. You know,
that's good.
You grab one too many pussies in the White House office.
Yeah, I think it's going to be something with conflict of interest, and I think he's gonna get impeached for it. He's gonna get fucked.
I want the Russian thing to be true so bad.
Yeah. That'd be good.
It'll just be like I'll clap. Yeah. I would laugh my ass off for.
What if he's just like, hey guys, I'm kind of tired of being president, so I'm just gonna have Putin fill in for a little bit. Don't worry about it. And then it's like,
I'm signing an executive order. Don't worry about it. Allows foreign civilians to run the country on break.
Jesus Christ.
And Putin's gonna walk in. Be like, Nostrovia.
Fucking A.
In that case, hide women. Hide the gays.
Hide everyone.
Hide everyone. Just go inside your house and lock up.
Buy a tracksuit and then fucking...
Buy a tracksuit, shave your head. And join a fight club.
Just drench yourself in vodka. Drive a shitty Suzuki fucking van.
Yeah.
And then you're chilling.
Yeah.
And get a dash cam too.
Get a little turtleneck sweater. Get a fucking...
Gold chain. Gold chain. What kind of watches they wear? Casio, cheap shit watches.
They probably wear... Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Get a Casio. Shout out to Casio.
Casio sponsoring this episode of sponsor.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, I think we're going to end this on a note of this is the 20th anniversary of the North Hollywood shooting.
Oh boy!
For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna review
that shooting was
I'm gonna review what happened. I don't remember the exact date. No, 20th. So 20 years ago. I'm stupid. let me go over the details.
Don't worry about it. Just gloss over
two
it.
men. Yeah, two men went into a bank, robbing a bank.
Mm-hmm.
They got the money. They got all the shit, and then it went south really fast.
It went so south, dude.
And they fired 1,000 rounds at police officers. The shootout went for like 45 minutes, I believe. The shooters were wearing really thick. They were wearing like 2 bulletproof vests each.
Yeah.
They were wearing super thick Kevlar. They took drugs so they didn't feel pain.
Yep.
They were killing officers left and right, and they were doing a really good job at not getting caught. And actually, this influenced officers to wear Kevlar now.
Right. Yeah.
They wear bulletproof vests. They have bulletproof car doors.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they have bulletproof car doors in LA. They also have new vehicles. Also, SWAT team and certain registered soldiers. Not like soldiers. Fuck that. Never mind. Certain qualified officers are allowed to carry automatic weapons.
Right.
And the whole reasoning is
With the proper license.
the whole reasoning is that like these suspects aren't can't be stopped. But like if they were to do something, what they do next can't last 45 minutes like it did. It'll go down like in 10 minutes and it'll be done.
Right.
Which makes me worried because like if things like this keep escalating like they did like 20 years ago, are we gonna have militarization of the police like we do now?
Oh, we already do have that though.
Yeah, dude. The tanks.
We have an intensely militarized police, in my opinion. I mean, in certain like high populated locations like LA or something, or New York or Atlanta, Miami, something like that. Okay, you could have like 10, 15 police officers that are licensed and trained to have fully automatic weapons, but not in Yorba Linda or in Anaheim or you know,
here?
Milwaukee or some shit like you don't need heavy artillery like that. It's just ridiculous.
Fucking what was it? So this brings another issue. Centralized police. Do you support that? State-run police, like.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I say leaning no, and a little small part of me goes like, yeah, do it.
Yeah, but I feel like shit would go
It's
like
a 1984 type situation.
Yeah, shit would go south real quick.
I feel like people start getting like, why are they watching over? Like it's like a 1984, you know, like the people will just constantly watching over you. Yeah, there's a government eye.
Yeah.
Because the centralized police is like working for the central government.
Yeah.
So there's nothing higher than them. So they're pretty much just like the Gestapo.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So fuck centralized police.
Fuck that shit.
So. Yeah.
I feel like we're just turning into the KGB, and we don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
Geheime Stadtpolizei?
Yeah.
Geheime Stadtpolizei. Shout out to all German speakers.
Yeah. How many subs are we at, by the way?
Like 26.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, do us a fucking favor.
Yeah, okay. Look, you fucking assholes. We see the views, okay?
Yeah.
And we know that you're not watching like 3 or 4 times, okay? You 26 loyal subscribers. We know you do your part, you watch once. But there are like 80 or 90 other motherfuckers that watch our shit and they don't sub or they don't like.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna be president one day, right? And I know who you are. I can find you, right? For those of you who don't know, we'll save it for another time. There's a persona that I carry, and his name is Corona Mike. And Corona Mike can find you if he wanted to. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna sub, right? You're gonna subscribe. You're gonna like. You're gonna leave a comment, and it's gonna say, "Good shit, Mike and Quinn." That's all we want, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. But if you don't do it, your dog might be sick, or grandma might get in a car accident. I don't know. It's a dangerous world. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Something might happen.
Trump's president.
Hey, anything can happen nowadays. You know what I mean?
I'm watching the news and like, this must be a fantasy world we're living in. But yeah, please, like,
just do it. What the fuck? How does it hurt? Is that what it is? Do you get pain from doing it? From helping out a small fucking company? You dickhead. Just click sub.
Just subscribe. Just do it.
And yeah.
If we hit 100 subscribers, before
Oh, we're going, dude. Okay.
before May.
100 subs before May.
Let's make it up right now, dude.
And we'll. I don't. What do you want to do? That's worth 100 subs. Well, I mean, I'll suck your dick. I don't know. What?
Not each individual one.
Not each
one
individual.
person.
Yeah, one we'll draw from a hat or something.
The 27th subscriber.
I'll get their dick sucked.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a little song. Let's do a little song. Mike was singing out. You know what I mean?
Just two of us. What's this one? We're the Home Depot party. What if someone watches us, dude?